Hello everyone, welcome to the Elder Scrolls Online and our Wood Elf Warden. How is everyone today? Hope you're good and well. We are going to say bye-bye to Alekir Desert because we are done. We got everything. We still have 5 world bosses, but we can solo them. Now let's speak with Gabriel to open a portal. Yes. And we are going to another area.
Of course.
More quests, more exploration, more adventures. Can I jump here? Oh, nice. Gabriel Benel.
Did I overhear correctly? Faharajad asked you to go to Evermore? Sounds like that place is shaping up to be a real trouble spot. I wish I could come along, but the guild's got me doing something else. Probably not nearly so interesting.
Could you open a portal to Evermore for me?
Of course. That's a big city, though. Wouldn't want to drop you on top of some unfortunate merchant. How about the bridge right outside the gates? I've heard the Reachmen are at the gates, but that could just be a figure of speech.
Sure, I'll take my chances.
One portal to the gates of Evermore right here for you. Good luck. From what I've heard, you're gonna need it.
You heard the Reachmen are at the city gates?
Well, that's what Simone said, but she's a shameless gossip. Furthermore, she might have meant it as a figure of speech. Surely the Reachmen aren't literally at the gates. At least, I hope they're not. For Evermore's sake, and for yours.
Why not portal me into the Mages Guild in Evermore?
Well, it's a long story. I was a novice, and then there was this herd of swine. I meant to send them to Northglen, just outside Evermore, but I got a syllable wrong and... Anyway, I'm not allowed to open a portal into the guild there anymore.
Okay, thank you so much. Use the portal. And we are going to Bankorai. Okay. So, and this is the 5th zone. In this alliance. We have a lot of things to complete here. Let me check. Bankorai. Oh, we need to catch all the 12 rare fishes. Lake, river, salt. Oh, so there is no fowl in this area. That's nice. That's good. Already 2. 3. That's a nice place to catch fishes.
I ever heard. I don't know what is.
Okay. Okay, oh, just a second. There is a sky shard over there.
Been on the lookout for that.
Can I take? Oh, yes. Thank you. Oh, it's only a candle. I saw that light, but it's only a small candle. Now let's start this quest. Sergeant and Thief.
I tell you, things grow darker here by the damn hour. Reachmen are right down there. Came in by boat, took the lighthouse, and now they're crawling up in the woods to assess our defenses. And our orders are to just sit here and watch.
Why don't you attack?
Captain Huron's fought the bastards' leader before, Strasnock. He says we're outmatched and we have to just wait them out. I say the captain's a few links shy of a full chain. With our defenses weakened, we can't risk waiting.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Absolutely. Captain's ordered us to hold back, but not you. And he did say we need more outside help. Morale's been down in the dung heap since King Aemon died. If you can lop off this Strasnock's head, it'd be an inspiration to the men.
Alright, I'll bring back his head.
I won't lie to you, friend. Things are grim. The king and his heirs are dead. Our forces decimated. Crows are everywhere. People have lost hope. Bring Strasnock's head to Captain Huron at the South Gate. That'll be a big win for us.
Who's ruling the kingdom?
The king's brother, Duke Renchant. He's at least acting as regent right now. Should have been Queen Argella who took over, but she's not been herself. Understandable after losing her husband and her children, but the people miss her.
The people don't like the Duke?
I wouldn't say that. They just don't know him. Renchant's doing the best he can with what he's got. He's taking action. He's the one who put Captain Huron in charge of defenses. I'm trying not to hold that against him, though.
You don't think Captain oh my god, that's that name. Here, oh, I can pronounce that. Huron, Captain Huron knows what he's doing.
I shouldn't talk bad about the captain. He's probably the right man for the job. He's a Nord, and he's fought the Reachmen before. With most of our officers dead, the Duke only had so many options. We had to have someone new.
What happened to the old guard captain?
Sir Jarnet? Poor old sot. He was escorting Princess Alara when she got ambushed and killed. Jarnet would have been better off if he had died there too. I thought the Queen was going to have him executed. He got off lucky, really.
Where did all the crowns come from?
Beats the oblivion out of me. Ever since King Aemon died, they've been showing up all over the city. With all their cackling, it's a damn plague. Creepy, too. They're just sitting there, watching us. It's like they've come to see us all die.
Okay. Oh, that really is a big city. Oh, but our quest is somewhere there. Okay, let's just go and complete this one by the stables. Let's speak with Ramza.
I don't know if you picked the best time to visit Evermore, but if you know how to use that weapon, I expect you will be treated as an honored guest. Please excuse me, though. I must see to my duties.
King Faharajat sent me to help.
Ah, my true king. I knew he had not forgotten us. I am certain there are many ways you can help. You should speak to Duke Renchant if you haven't already. Oh, and Queen Argella's handmaiden. She's very sharp. I, for one, am very glad Faharajat sent you. Many here and Evermore believe the rest of the Covenant has forgotten us.
Oh, let's sell the rare fishes from Alikir. We don't need them anymore. Okay, I have some items to destroy. like a lot. Okay, let's learn a new speed 16. Oh, and we have a lore book. How many are 28? The Legend of Fallen Grotto. Awesome. That's very awesome. Okay, now let's just go for our quest, A City in Black.
Can't even hear myself think here.
Oh, and we have enemy right here by the gates. They are trying to go into the city.
Nice with that.
Let's try to catch some. Just a second. I think that's a bit too dark.
No such thing as a wasted day, so long as we go fishing.
So long as we go fishing. Whoa, whoa, that's another player. There are some runes over there.
Gorgeous catch. If it wasn't worth so much, I'd say let's eat it right here.
Yeah, my first rare. We got one. But again, there are 4 on each, because there is no foul. There are 4 in salt water, 4 in rivers, and 4 in lakes. Oh, okay. Oh, let's get the runes.
Better overstocked than under.
For now, 1 is okay.
You know what that's good for? Ah, you'll figure it out.
And there are so many fishing holes around here. Oh, there is another sky shard.
Should have been more prepared.
Shouldn't be more prepared. Rabbit. Small game. Oh, it's inside here, I think. Collect. Yeah. His head. I got the head. But what else? A melon. Okay. Fish. Okay, there is nothing up here. Let's go and give the head to Captain. That strange name.
Over so soon. Is it always this crowded?
Oh, these are friendly, okay.
So you're the one wreaking havoc down there among those hawkers. I've tangled with a reachman or two in my day, and my helmet's off to anyone who charges into their ranks that way. Don't suppose you've come to enlist in the town guard, have you?
No, but I brought you the rich man leader's head.
You have old Strasnock's head?
Yup.
Sure bones. Somebody buy this crazy bastard a cup of mead. If you like to cut off reachman heads, you've come to the right place, my friend. Have you met Duke Renchant? The Duke will want to meet you.
I could meet with the Duke.
Good. Take your time, though. Rest up. You've earned it. The Duke will know of your deed, and you can go see him in the castle when you're ready. He'll reward you well. Might even offer you my job. It's yours if you want it.
Thank you, I'll speak with the Duke at the keep. Easy as that. This is the bank. This is alchemy. Let's check in the back over here. No books. Oh, there is something. A royal embarrassment. You can go and read this, my friends. Alchemy, no. The way shrine is somewhere outside. For now I can't see any secondaries around here.
If you have a moment, I would appreciate a word.
Oh, I didn't take that, but that's okay. Glarica.
Pardon my intrusion, but I would speak to you on behalf of Queen Argella. I am her handmaiden. The Queen has heard of your recent accomplishments, and she asked me to make a private request on her behalf.
I thought Duke Renchant was in charge.
He is. The Queen stepped aside, but she remains the rightful ruler of the kingdom, and she still cares deeply for its people. Even now, in mourning, she attends to wounded soldiers and refugees in the chapel, but she has other concerns as well.
What is the Queen concerned about?
Quite frankly, she's concerned about the city's defenses. But of course, she cannot publicly question the Duke's policies. This is why we were hoping you could discreetly investigate to see if there's any merit to some of the rumors we've heard.
What do you want me to investigate?
Her Majesty would ask you to inspect the defenses at the East Gate and ask the former guard captain, Sir Jarnet, for his assessment of the Duke's strategy. If you are willing, the Queen also wishes to know why a refugee was put in the stocks.
Alright, I can handle that.
I know Her Majesty would appreciate if you gave these matters the highest priority. After you've completed your investigation, come speak to the Queen at the Chapel of St. Pellen. If there are problems, she should know as soon as possible.
Where can I find Sir Jarnet?
Sadly, I expect you are most likely to find him in the tavern, drinking away his sorrows. After Princess Alara was killed while under his protection, the Queen herself demanded he step down. He was crushed.
Then why does the Queen want to consult him now?
By no means does she wish to reinstate him, but Sir Jarnet was the captain of the guard here in Evermore for more than a decade. He was a longtime friend of King Aemond as well. The Queen simply wants to hear his assessment of the city's defenses.
What are you expecting me to find?
If we knew that, we wouldn't have to ask for your assistance. The bottom
Oh.
line is that the Queen deferred to Duke Renshin because she believed he was better suited to defend the city. Now, she simply wants to make sure he's doing a good job.
Is there reason to believe he isn't?
Just vague rumors. Let's face it, our forces were devastated in the last battle with the Reachmen, and there is no doubt our defenses are stretched thin. We just want to make sure that everything possible is being done to protect the city.
Why do you need me to do all this?
With the city in such dire straits, the Queen is determined to avoid controversy. If people heard she was inquiring as to the state of the city's defenses, there would be an uproar. If you conduct the inquiries, however, it can be more discreet.
Okay, more discreet. So I don't have to go into the castle right now. I can go there and over there. Okay. Here we go. Let's investigate. Oh. Imrazan.
This is absurd. I've committed no crime. And they're just gonna leave me here. I would say to Rut, I will never get that chance. I'll be speared through when the city is taken. Then these damn crows will eat my remains.
Why did they put you in the stocks?
For speaking the truth. Nothing more. The Imperial Army has just conquered the largest city in southern Bankarai. And mark my words, they will come here next.
How do you know this?
Because I have just come from Holland Stand. The Imperials infiltrated the city and seized it overnight. They enslaved half the population. They will do the same here. But when I suggested this to the guards, they locked me up.
Why would they lock you up for that?
They said I was spreading half-truths and paranoid delusions. They said the people here have had enough fear with the Reachmen and cannot afford to hear my ravings. Please, you must get me out of here. I don't want to be eaten by crows.
I'll see what I can do.
Truth is silenced. It is the people who are shackled.
The crow is already here.
The people eye the north with fearful eyes, but it's from the south that the storm approaches.
How are you speaking to me?
With an open mind, one hears truth, however dark it may be.
Are you trying to tell me something?
No! The telling has already been done. I am here to listen and to watch.
Who are you?
I'm a crow. What more do you need to know?
I guess there's nothing more to say then. There is a crow speaking. I just want to go to the crafting area for now. It's down here. I can do 3. Oh, and I don't know why I chose the light armor, but that's okay. It happens when you play more characters. There's no problem. one is closer now? This one. Let's go here. I can't see any other quests around this city. Oh, definitely there are some here, but maybe there are prologues. I'm in an inn. Let's check inside here. Definitely there is going to be a prologue inside here. Yeah, it's Alessio. Alessio is like everywhere. Let's... Master Fish Cleaner. Oh, I can do all of them. Oh, nice. Oh my god, journal. What achievement was that? Fillet fish 1000 times. Okay. Thank you. Sir Jarnot.
Who are you? Can't you see I'm having a drink with my friend here? Might as well embrace the crows. They're here to stay. If anyone goes, it'll be us, not them.
You don't think the city can defend itself?
With 15 guards and a couple quivers of arrows? Not a chance. Everyone's dead. The king, the prince, the knights and soldiers. The job's almost done, just a few stragglers left. You know who I'm talking about? Me and you, that's who.
Do you think the Duke is doing a good job?
Renchant, sure. He's realistic, at least. He knows we can't last a day unless we get some help from the outside. Of course, the new guard captain, Huron, doesn't seem to want any help. The lout brushed off an offer from the Fighters Guild.
He refused an offer to help defend the city?
Sure enough. Huron said he's exploring other options.
Huron.
Don't know what those options are. Don't hear much down here, though. Say, why don't you ask the crow? I swear the thing's talking. Probably knows more than we do. More than me, at least.
I'll leave you to your drink then. And the crow is right here.
When there's no knowledge in the tops of towers, check the bottoms of bottles.
How did you get in here?
One can witness the larger view from on high, but one must come down below to see what hides in the shadows.
What is it that hides in the shadows?
The light hides in the shadows, but only there can it shed on secrets.
What secrets?
A secret told is no secret, but all knowledge has its time.
I guess I have to wait then. Okay, we are done here. Restoration staff increased. Okay, let's check upstairs if there are anything. Clothing. So many treasures around here. Light armor. Alchemy, oh my god, so many skills. The Martyrdom of Saint Palin. Oh my god, so much to read on this scroll. There is a chamber in. No. I'm scared. Oh, there is a closed door. Okay. I'm done. I only got some treasures. Let's get out of here. And let's check what quest is this one around. What do we have here?
What happened at
Oh, it's
Firebrand
a
Keep
way
was
down.
downright embarrassing. Glad you restored order.
I think it's inside here. It's somewhere in the basement. Yes, Zag. So this is a quest.
Nothing down here's in the right place. You know what that means? It just means more dumb dung I gotta deal with before I can get out of here.
Where are you going?
Caravan contract job east of here in those old Aliad ruins. Selosli, they call the place. Some mage out there wants an armed escort, and I'm the only one available to go. I can't stand dealing with mages, especially when it's just me.
You need some help?
By Moloch, yes. I could use a partner on this one. Like I said, the pickup's out in the Selosli ruins. Meet me out there and we'll make some coin together.
I'll meet you at the Selosli ruins then. And where is that? Oh, it's over there. Okay. So we have a secondary quest. And I can see another one around here. What's this?
What is it?
Oh. This is the Mages Guild, so definitely this is a prologue. And it's up, it's a file. Order of the Eye Dispatch, yeah. The Royal House of King Aemon. Okay, so no other quests for now. I hate that you can see prologues. There are so many. Mysterious crate. The defenses at the south gate are far from impressive, but they are as well organized as might be expected. There are, however, a few suspicious-looking crates. Examine the crates. The crates appear to be stocked with fresh supplies, weapons, and armor. The crates are stamped as cargo from a ship called the Biolsi Queen. I have to report this to the Queen. Do you know something about this?
I know what I see, but it is not me who needs to know. It's you.
Can you tell me what you know then?
I know this is a desperate city in desperate times, but this is not the gift the city needs.
I'll take your words into consideration. Let's get a way shrine. Okay. Let's head back inside. Oh, and there is another. Okay. There are two-way shrines. So there is nothing else around here. There are only two prologues and that's all.
Life has become a burden. What is to become of me?
Queen Argela.
So much suffering. So much death. Like my husband and my children, this soldier gave her life forevermore. I wish I could offer her more comfort, but I can only pray with her to gods whose mercy I have come to doubt.
I'm sorry for your losses, Your Majesty.
Many others are enduring similar losses. I deserve no more compassion than they do. In truth, knowing they share my grief has been a great consolation. You are not here for grieving, though. Is there some official business that demands my attention?
Your handmaiden asks that I report here.
Oh, of course. Glarica told me. I hope you'll forgive her. Her intentions are good, but she misled you. That request was not on my behalf. She can't seem to accept my decision to step aside and let Duke Renchant handle all matters of state.
You don't want to know what I found then?
I would, but at another time. I hope you understand. Losing my family, I just need time, and I believe this is how I can best serve the people right now. If you have concerns about security, though, you must report them to the Duke.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
Thank you for respecting my wishes. Perhaps you can convince Glarica to do the same. She's already off again investigating some ship at the docks. These matters are the Duke's concern now, and he has my support. He'll appreciate your help, though.
I'll go speak with the Duke right away then. Okay.
Blessings of St. Pellin be upon you. What brings you to the House of the Divines? Do you need aid or shelter?
Who is Saint Pellin?
Ah, yes, our namesake. He's a lesser-known saint, to be sure, but I suspect he'd like it that way. He had many virtues, and chief among them was humility.
Go on.
St. Pellin was a simple beadle who tended to the soldiers of Bankerai garrison. This was long before the knights who bear his name took up residence.
In those days, the garrison held off far more than simple armies of men.
Like what?
Vampires, wolves, and faceless shadows that made up a mighty army known as the Grey Host. Such a blasphemous aggregation has not been seen since the First Era.
What did they want?
No one bothered to inquire. More than mere slaughter, I should think. Whatever their motives, when they crashed upon the walls of the garrison, they slew hundreds, draining them of their blood and casting down their empty husks.
How did the forces of the garrison hold them off?
The vampires screamed their dark curses and slammed their claws and leathery wings into the gates of the fortress. St. Pellin knew that only blood might hold them at bay, so he cast himself into the throng and offered his own blood to the creatures.
A selfless act.
Indeed. The vampires set upon him and began to devour him. But seeing his great courage, our Lord Stendar filled St. Pellin with an ocean of blood such that the vampires drank and drank, but could not drain him dry.
And?
So struck by his sacrifice were the soldiers of the garrison that they seized the moment and pushed a tottering battlement down upon the creatures gathered before the gate, destroying them.
Quite a story.
And every word of it truth. May we all learn from his example to give of ourselves what we can for our friends. We may well find that we have more to give than we thought possible.
What is the Queen doing here?
She's doing Mara's good work, my child. Queen Argella has a warm heart that finds no comfort in the palace. She came here shortly after the death of the king to aid us with the sick and the poor.
But she inherited the throne. She's the ruler of Evermore.
Not all nobles are born to rule. Her Royal Highness finds her true calling in the simple joys of good work and charity. She would have made a fine priestess had her fate not been otherwise.
Oh, that was really something there. You can learn a lot of things. Okay, now, who is crying?
Have you any news from Northglen? My aunt lives there, but I've not seen her among the refugees.
Sorry. I'm very sorry. Only bad news. This is the Fighters Guild. What's inside? That one is advanced. There are so many treasures around here. Okay.
Don't do anything stupid.
Don't do anything stupid. I'm trying. Oh my god, that's a nice blueprint over there. Blueprint Dark Elf Nightstand Angled. awesome. And it's mine.
That is indeed an immense relief, Yoren. Give us room to breathe. But it doesn't mean we can rest on our laurels. I know. It's only one victory, Your Grace. But I hope it's a sign of more to come. I do too, but that's going to require more work on both our parts. Now, there's nothing for it but to get it done. You're dismissed, Captain.
You're dismissed, Captain.
Aha! You must be the hero whose bold deeds Captain Huron was just recounting. Retaking the lighthouse may seem trivial, but in times like these, it's huge. Say, you look like someone I've been hearing quite a bit about. May I ask your name?
Of course, Your Highness. My name is Angon.
As I expected, your reputation precedes you. You've become something of a legend in the kingdoms of the Daggerfall Covenant. You're certainly welcome in Evermore. These are desperate times. Have you seen much of the city?
Yes, and I learned some things the Queen wanted me to report.
Indeed. Then by all means, tell me what you discovered.
Captain Huron turned down an offer from the Fighters Guild.
Oh, yes, I'm well aware of this. It's unfortunate, but the terms the guild demanded were downright rapacious. Furthermore, the number of mercenaries they could actually muster was almost insignificant. It simply wasn't worth it.
The guards put a refugee in the stocks for talking about the Imperials.
I opened our gates to the refugees, but there are limits, and that man was completely mad. Standing outside the castle, shouting that we were all going to die? The people of Evermore are terrified already. We can't afford such nonsense.
There are crates of weapons and supplies at the east gate.
So you saw those? You are very perceptive. The truth is that we found an ally to help defend the city. I'm not quite ready to make this information public, though.
The crates were stamped the BLC Queen.
Yes, that is the ship that transported the supplies. There are more supplies being offloaded even now. Please, if you'll just be patient, I'll share all the details in due time. For now, you must stay away from that ship, though. It's off limits.
That's all I have to report, then.
Listen, I can tell that you have an inquisitive nature, and I know your intentions are good, but I cannot risk revealing all my plans just yet. Suffice to say, I've found a way to protect the city from the Reachmen, and that is what matters.
Are you worried that people will question your plan?
I'm sure that you realize that with the Reachmen bearing down on us, I have a great many matters to attend to. I absolutely do not wish to be rude, but I must be going. Come back another time and I will endeavor to answer all your questions.
Persuade, I can't help the city unless you tell me what you're planning.
All right. If you cannot be convinced to let this go. You must understand, desperate times call for desperate measures. If those Reachmen take this city, they are going to kill every man, woman, and child. Anything is better than that.
What's your alternative?
Hear me out. A few weeks ago, Imperial diplomats made an offer. They have a deal with the Reach. If we surrender the city to Imperial authority, the Reachmen cannot attack. Not only will we survive, but we'll also retain considerable autonomy.
You think you can trust the Imperials?
We don't have a choice, and at this point, you don't either. Steps are being taken as we speak, and there's nothing you can do to stop us from moving forward. You don't even have any proof with which to raise an alarm.
There's proof on that ship, though, isn't there?
As I said before, the Bulse Queen is off limits to all but its crew and the city guard. You've given me no reason to trust you, so at this point, I think I'll say no more.
I don't trust this guy. Let's check around here. Two-handed. Dual wield. That's a green treasure. And it's mine. Let's check this way now. Oh, that's empty. Okay, oh, what's that? Hey, it's a treasure, but I can take that. The guard is right there, watching me.
Is there no hope?
And that was all. We can go outside. Investigate the queen, Bielsi queen. Set items. Collections. The smuggler.
Ah.
You are too expensive, you smuggler. You're very expensive. 35% from
Let's
everything.
take a trip off the main roads.
You are too expensive. We are going right to that big boat. But let's take this road over here. We have a war boss. This map is somehow cut in two.
It's always worth stocking up.
Any books around here?
Well?
I can't see anything.
Hey you! What are you doing slinking around my ship?
What? The queen is a crow?
Funny boat, funny business. I want to see what's in the hole, too.
Do you have a key?
Crows on the ship with a cruise on the shore. South Button City Wall. One carries the key to open the door. Approach with care, though. Drunk sailors can be salty.
I will go get a key from a crew member.
I don't remember inviting you aboard. Make your business quick, or you'll be picking seaweed out of your teeth.
I'd like to see what's in the hold of your ship.
No, you don't, and I don't mean to let you. Only crew and special guests down there. Anyone else goes down, they'll get cut.
Intimidate. Give me the key unless you want to taste your own blood.
Go ahead then, take it. Go down there and get yourself killed. It's no skin off my back.
Oh my god. Oh, there is another player here.
You want to die? Fine.
Glarica.
I think perhaps I had our assignments wrong. I should have checked the stocks and sent you to check the ship.
What happened?
I shouldn't have come here on my own, but I had a feeling the Duke was making bad decisions. Of course, calling this a bad decision would be an understatement. If we don't do something, he's going to hand the city over to Imperial control.
What do you propose we do?
The Queen is going to have to take charge. If this doesn't knock her into her senses, I don't know what will. We need proof, though. Can you untie me and then look around? Anything to prove what they're planning. I'll meet you out on the docks.
Alright, here you go. I'll meet you outside. Let's go the other way. Some orders. Okay.
You just missed it. The ship's captain left the ship and headed toward that alley to the south. She looked like she was in a hurry. What did you find, though? Anything that reveals more about their plans?
Imperial spies have infiltrated the city.
The gore-bellied bastards! I knew that ship was carrying more than just supplies. We need to move fast. Can you follow the captain and find out what she's up to? Then take the proof to the Queen. If this doesn't wake her up, nothing will.
I can handle that. What about you?
I'll go and find Sir Jarnet and any other guards who remain loyal. After you've informed the Queen, come and meet me outside the inn.
I'll be there as soon as possible.
Good eye.
Good eye. But you know, guys, we are going to do this tomorrow. I'm too tired to move on, and it's almost midnight. So, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you for clicking my video. Until tomorrow, take care and good night.